Hi, and welcome to the Complaining Corner, the one section of my room where I will do nothing but complain about whatever's on my mind. And for today, I would like to discuss how high school, specifically the lack of sleep, is destroying my health. To begin, it's often said that high school should start later. How late? Well, according to the American Association of Pediatrics, not before 8:30 a.m., but fewer than 1 in 5 schools are complying. It's also recommended that adolescents get between 8 and 10 hours of sleep each night, but with sports, extracurricular activities, family obligations, and a tremendous amount of homework each night, few can manage this amount. According to a study at the University of Minnesota, when the Minneapolis public schools changed high school starting times from 7:15 a.m. to 8:45, they noticed increased attendance, enrollment rates, daytime alertness, and less reported depression. Furthermore, lack of sleep can lead to obesity, substance abuse, drowsy driving, and performing considerably worse academically. Finally, while it's true that cellular devices, computers, and televisions play a big role in when adolescents go to bed, it cannot be ignored that they experience natural, biological, rhythmic shifts that make them feel more tired late at night and sleep later in the morning. Now, of course, I'm well aware that pushing school starting times later interferes with sports and jobs, creates family conflicts, and costs a great deal of money. But I think with all the advantages, it's totally worth it. After all, my school won't even bring up the topic. We're lectured about depression, dating violence, health and nutrition, which are all important subjects, but never have they even mentioned this nationwide and perhaps worldwide epidemic. It feels almost like they don't want to acknowledge that it exists, but it certainly does. From my own personal experience, I'm 15, okay? I can't drive, nor do I have a sibling who can, and nor do my parents have the time. So guess what that means? The school bus. Every day I have to wake up at 5:55 a.m., sleep deprived, miserable, groggy, and eat breakfast in the dark because I'm so offended by the light. And then race to catch the bus by 6:50. Then we get to school and arrive by 7, which between October and December is literally before the sun rises. And this is a curious situation regarding how my school starts. Depending on your schedule, you can start classes at 7:30, 8:30, and on a rare occurrence, even 9:30 a.m. But for me, those 2 days of my 7-day cycle that I don't have to start at 7:30 make no difference because I still have to be at school by 7 o'clock. It's a terrible situation, and it's causing me to consistently sleep fewer than 7 hours each night, and sometimes much less than that. And just thinking about that, I feel such fury because it's limiting my academic potential. I often imagine how much more I could memorize and learn if I were allowed to receive enough sleep each night. Simply completing my geometry homework causes me such great frustration, and it's not even that difficult. In fact, I know of some students who sleep fewer than 6 hours each night, and others whose bus comes at 6:30 a.m. 6:30! Should that not be illegal? I mean, it's just outrageous. And I've heard of students in other areas of the country who all start school at 7 o'clock and have to wake up even earlier than me. And I'm not sure what those students look like when they get home, but I look a little something like this.